Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, no matter where you're coming from. I met a man in Tennessee. He was going to Pennsylvania for some pumpkin pie or something, something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moon in the sign of Virgo. And what happens when your moon is in the sign of Virgo in your birth horoscope? Well, what happens then? First of all, you got to realize that Mercury really doesn't like Moon. He hates Moon. So when when Moon comes into the sign of Virgo, Mercury's really not happy with Moon. First of all, so he makes it as difficult as possible for Moon to be in a sign, whether it's Gemini or it's Virgo. You know, in Gemini, the mind is just going haywire because it's like at 10 different spots. In Virgo, the mind is dealing with conflicts. The mind becomes very analytical, very calculative, and it loves dealing with conflicts. And as much as it doesn't want to deal with conflicts, it has this natural ability to be in the conflict situation. These guys want to be out there serving the world. Why? Because the symbolism of Virgo is a woman on a boat coming towards the shore with one hand has wheat while the other has Ayurvedic medication, and she's symbolizing that, hey, I'm here to heal you, but it's a very beautiful sign. Usually women born in this Virgo moon are quite beautiful, especially if it's it happens in the ascendant or the second house, because second house just represents the face. But these people love making the world a better place. They are the one who want to tell the world, hey, eat right, don't eat meat, drink juice, eat your green vegetables, doing this will happen this, doing that will happen that, and you will become a better place. So obviously this is a clear indication of somebody who is a doctor, okay, who loves being in the medicinal world, who loves being in as a pharmacist, as a alternative healer, as somebody who might go into Ayurveda as well. But Moon here, has that, just like the burden of Gemini. Here Moon is constantly calculating and analyzing things. Like Moon, is never at rest. The mind is constantly looking to solve something. Their mind is very structured and orderly. They are the kind of people who want to keep a place clean, keep the way it is. Like, you have your parents or somebody who says, oh, when you take my pen, you better put it there. And the way it is, it should be right there. That's how these people are. They do not want a scattered life. They want to be able to be order and calculative, like the Virgo sign represents. And so these guys, usually end up being in a situation where they're helping the unprivileged, helping, people in a very deprived social environment. So obviously medicine is the number one indicator of that, such things. They can become nurses, they can become, social workers, healers, spiritual healers. They're the one who are out there, trying to tell people, even through their words, because the sign of Virgo is third from Cancer, which is Moon's sign. Okay, and third from any house becomes that skilled house, skilled of writing. So these guys will probably write about medicinal books. They will write about like social unprivileged people and how world is a disastrous place and we should do this and this to fix it. So they become good writers about those things. Even if they, let's say, write a fictional novel, it will be about social injustice and why it needs to be changed, how it needs to be changed, and the way it should be changed. So like talking to these people, there's no simple answer for one thing. When you ask them, how are you doing, they will be the people who will go in their mind and calculate, well, how should I answer this? Should I answer this right now or should I not? Because I know I'm feeling this way, but perhaps if I do answer it in this way, and if I feel this way in 5 minutes, maybe the answer will not hold up. See how crazy they go. And especially in the sixth house, it can really bring this burden of, social responsibility on a person. Like they're always calculating to make things better, whether they're working, whether in their home, they will always be trying to make things proportionate, always be making a place look neat and clean, because they think germs will get in the way and there'll be dust all over the place. So so here, like the Mercury energy really screws up the moon's emotions that, just go up and down. Moon is like a wave of ocean that goes up and down, up and down. In the sign of Virgo, the analytical part and the calculative part makes the moon go up and down. They're constantly thinking, and when they can't figure something out, it kind of just drives them mad. It drives them crazy. So since the mind is dealing with conflicts and wanting to resolve conflicts, wanting to deal with oppositions, you can see lawyers from this. You can see people who are politically charged, who want social justice for the unprivileged, and they will go out marching, in front of their parliament or in front of White House, and they're the one who will fight for the people, But usually this is more of a representation of a medical career or a healing career. Calculativeness is big, so that means mathematics and accounting also becomes big, because they want to save a company through their calculative nature. They're out there to save them, save whatever they're involved in. That becomes the nature of them, and over analyzing things. Like if they are very detail oriented. So if you give them a task to do, let's say to clean a room, they will clean the shit out of that room. They will be like picking the dust with a microscope, and so the way to, communicate with somebody who has moon in the sign of Virgo is to perhaps thank them for their service. So you know what? This is a very good detail-oriented job that you did. And what happens is when they receive that, they'll be go, oh my God, yes, all that analytical and crazy thinking paid off because somebody's actually appreciating my detailed work. The more you will appreciate their detailed work and comment on their detailed work, it will uplift them. It'll make their emotions balance. Because then they'll be like, all this crazy shit that I go through in my head pays off. All right, fine. I'm balanced. I'm calm now. Let the craziness come more now. See how that works? And because they're so involved in conflicts, in mental agony, and, over analyzing things, is that they look for a partner who is spiritual, calm, and peaceful in their secluded place. Because they want their guidance. They're like, because seventh from the moon in Virgo is Pisces. So your mind, moon, which is the mind, which is the most important thing, is the way you think and relate to people. You find that healing, that spiritual healing through a partner who's artistic, calm, and peaceful, like the sign of Pisces. Okay. And your mother also would have been somebody who was either an accountant, a nurse, or an alternative healing, or working in a social, as a social worker. She was involved resolving people's conflicts. And so here you are, trying to do the same. Kind of doesn't change if you really look at it. Like moon in Virgo or moon in Cancer, they all act and they have a certain quality of their mom. But, this is how their life is. And the best thing for them to do is meditate. Just like Gemini and Virgo moon, man, these guys are the one who really need to meditate, because your mind is so busy, either calculating things or having different interest, is that it can really drain your energy out. So meditate, do pineal gland meditation that I told you in my spirituality playlist on YouTube. Okay, so guys, this is my analysis of moon in the sign of Virgo. If you're new to my channel, subscribe above below wherever you see the subscription sign. And if you want to know where your moon is placed, check out the link below. Check out my book, The Astrology at the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart. And if you think that this is not your moon, probably because you are looking at through Western sun sign or Western calculation. In Eastern calculation, it might be different. It might be one sign backwards. So look for that as well. This is why it's important to check your Vedic chart. Otherwise, We'll see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas! Hey, what's up, all you Chaos lovers? So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and please share my channel with all your family and friends who are in love with astrology. Because I'm the man when it comes to astrology, okay? So make sure you do that, and I will see you tomorrow with another cool new video, okay? Sorry, I love my coffee spiked. Woo!